Venus in first house. The planet Venus is perceived to be one of the most benefic presents in the Indian astrological arena, as it is the giver of all the comforts and materialistic pleasures to the human lives. Venus in Ascendant is the giver of charm and grace in the appearance of the person, along with the judiciary and social blend in the native. Presence of Venus in Ascendant or first house of the horoscope chart would make them appear truly friendly in their attitude, besides which they would carry a natural attraction and would be admired by many around for their pleasant manners and down-to-earth nature. The natives of Venus in first house are very simple at the core, while they are endowed with an artistic blend for being creative and possess a special inclination towards the natural beauty, art and music, besides which they are very soft at heart, but they are efficient enough to make a balance in between their practical vision and emotional core. On the other part, the natives of Venus in first house hide their emotional core well inside, but they truly seek for the similar core to share their lives, which could make them quite hasty in making relations, especially the love bonds for which they are perceived to be dependent upon their life partners. The natives of Venus in Ascendant or first house are very calm at appearance and seek for peace in life, besides which they are well known for their judiciary and righteous approach, which keeps them over the moral and true path even during the difficult times. They are true optimists and see life with a positive vision, as they would call everything as good, which further makes them diplomatic in their approach. The natives with Venus in Ascendant are born humanitarian souls who would do good to everyone around and are truly generous and warm in their attitude. These natives are true explorers and pioneers and are born courageous personas who would never stay back from taking risk or first step while leaving the path behind for followers. On the other part, they are winners of arguments, as they will triumph over you through their words. These people with Venus in first house are endowed with strong intellect and intelligence, but they are not deep hard workers, as they are the souls from the arena of comfort and luxuries. In the end, they are believed to be bestowed with immense fortune and are the believers of happily spending all the moments of life. Venus in Sagittarius. Venus shares an inimical relationship with Jupiter, which is the lord of Sagittarius. This enmity, however, does not affect the placement negatively, as Jupiter is the most benefic planet in Vedic astrology and Venus is also a benefic planet. People under the influence of this placement enjoy a good financial status throughout their life. Venus in Sagittarius makes the person dutiful and helping. Such people like to help others and feel comfortable around their friends and partner. These natives are sociable and friendly in nature. Luck favors them and they are likely to be blessed with a fortunate and wealthy partner too. There is a strong desire to make the family proud. Venus also gives them a fondness for decoration. Native enjoys a goof health and attractive personality due to the influence of the planet of beauty. These natives tend to be honest and open-minded. They speak their mind and do not sugarcoat the truth. Venus, however, gives them a polite manner and a tactful way of handling people and situations. This position of Venus also increases inclination towards religious books and places. Natives with this position love the sense of freedom in their life, and any threat to their independence makes them nervous and angry. Venus in Sagittarius. Venus shares an inimical relationship with Jupiter, which is the lord of Sagittarius. This enmity, however, does not affect the placement negatively, as Jupiter is the most benefic planet in Vedic astrology and Venus is also a benefic planet. People under the influence of this placement enjoy a good financial status throughout their life. Venus in Sagittarius makes the person dutiful and helping. Such people like to help others and feel comfortable around their friends and partner. These natives are sociable and friendly in nature. Luck favors them and they are likely to be blessed with a fortunate and wealthy partner too. There is a strong desire to make the family proud. Venus also gives them a fondness for decoration. Native enjoys a goof health and attractive personality due to the influence of the planet of beauty. These natives tend to be honest and open-minded. They speak their mind and do not sugarcoat the truth. Venus, however, gives them a polite manner and a tactful way of handling people and situations. This position of Venus also increases inclination towards religious books and places. Natives with this position love the sense of freedom in their life, and any threat to their independence makes them nervous and angry. Sixth Lord in first house or in ascendant. When sixth Lord sitting in first house, the native is defense for self. If the planet in good dignity, the person have good fighting strength, sense of service, skill in health, have knowledge in self-improvement, protector, warrior, involved in security and defense, police, armed service, firefighting, martial arts, security, system etc., win in conflict situations, legal abilities, have great stamina, and resistance to disease. If the planet is not in good dignity, the person has to work too hard, struggle in life, gets into debts, conflicting nature, legal troubles, defeated, conflicts with aunts and uncles, prone to acute disease, fever, rashes, infections, allergies, hyperacidity, defeated, prone to accidents, wounds, breaks and bruises. 11th Lord in the first house or in ascendant. When the 11th Lord is placed in the first house, the person get lot of opportunity in life. If the planet in good dignity, then the person born in a rich family and prosperous upbringing will earn much wealth, get opportunity throughout life, have hopeful and elder sibling rich and wealthy and helpful. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then the friends could took away wealth, lack in opportunity and loses money through elder siblings, have no realistic thinking. Due to this attitude, the person have lose in profits. Venus in second house. The planet Venus or Venus is a benefic presence which brings most of the goodness to the human lives, as it is the giver of comfort and luxuries in life through either of the way. Venus or Venus keeps the path of the native quiet, easier towards growth, besides which it is the giver of charm and fortune. People with Venus in second house are perceived to possess a good affluence, besides which they are believed to possess materialistic wealth upon land, for which they could also get very much involved in materialistic pleasures. These natives would be very much inclined towards making money and will use most of their intellect and endeavor for the same. The natives of this placement of Venus in second house will carry a high taste and vision for all kinds of items, as they will select only few which would possess worthy quality and will be admired by most of around. Besides this, these natives possess an artistic and creative blend which could become another way for earning wealth for them. On the other part, the natives with Venus in second house will have a very melodious voice along with their charming and attractive style over words to impress everyone around. The natives of this placement Venus in second house should not appear wicked to others, as that would bring harms to the native, besides which he or she should not have a Sharmuki house, that is house with wider front. They should not have any business associated with gold, while the profession linked with earthen stuff, agriculture and animal will be benefic. Placement of Venus in second house could also lead towards infertility, for which the natives should have honey and sonf and should feed cows with potatoes colored in yellow turmeric and should donate 2 kg cow's ghee in temples for reducing the malefic effects. These natives should stay away from adultery. Venus in Capricorn. Capricorn is a movable earth sign, and there is a sense of fixity in their character and temperament. They tend to be reserved and emotionally contained people. And when Venus, the planet of love, is placed in Capricorn, it gives trouble with expressing feelings and emotions to the partner. People with Venus in Capricorn find it hard to assert their desires and put them across to their partner. They tend to be timid in love life. There is insecurity in their mind, the feeling of rejection and ultimately loneliness, and they tend to run away from this, which makes them appear emotionally unavailable at times. There is sense of seriousness and discretion in how they conduct their affairs. They are quite practical concerning their love matters. In fact, they are skillful in deception, if required. This position of Venus gives them a lot of distress and also heart-related diseases. These people are best in professional domain. They should, however, accept their partner as a helping hand in the times of struggle in order to achieve success. Sixth Lord in the second house. When sixth Lord sitting in second house, the native gets wealth through serving. If the planet in good dignity, the person have influencing voice, healing speech, money through medical, legal, and defense-related service, maternal family have influence in the family, make money through hard work with time. If the planet is not in good dignity, the person have rough and forcible in speech, speak ill, liar, speech disorder, eye trouble, disease of teeth, mouth and throat. Family is unhappy overall, family may in debt, fights to accumulate money, eating disorder, food poisoning and allergy may happen in the planetary dasha of 6th Lord. 11th Lord in the 2nd house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 2nd house, the person get financial opportunities. If the planet in good dignity, then the person have good liquid money, involved in social activities like singing. The person may live with his elder siblings and have good relations with them. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then the money and accumulation of money is blocked by friends. Elder siblings may have financial problems, the person may have hearing or vision problems. Venus in 3rd house. The planet Venus or Venus is perceived to be a provider of immense stability with peace and persistence along with the natural charm and diplomatic blend. Here, the placement of Venus in 3rd house would keep the stability of mind alive for the whole life, besides which the natives would be the true seekers of peace and harmony upon land. The natives of this placement of Venus in 3rd house are not among the hasty and risk-takers, but they also possess immense strength and vigor inside, but people would rarely get to know about their inner potency as they are believed to be pacifiers. Besides this, on the intellectual side, these natives having Venus in 3rd house are born with creative and artistic blend. These natives are true diplomats and are charmingly expressive, which makes them liked and admired by many around. The natives of this placement of Venus in 3rd bhava would get a strong and courageous wife who would emerge as a true support and defender to the native from evil and harmful impacts, but the native should stay loyal to his wife. On the other part, the placement of enemies of Venus in 9th and 11th bhava could bring adverse impacts. The native should stay away from adultery and flirting with other women and should pay respect to his wife from saving himself from negative effects of this placement. Venus in Aquarius. Aquarius is a fixed air sign ruled by Saturn, which is a neutral airy planet. Both Saturn and Venus consider each other a friend. However, Saturn is a guide. It gives obstacles in life to make you learn from your mistakes. When Venus is placed in the sign of Saturn, the person faces detachment from romance and challenges in love and married life. Natives with this placement of Venus have little regard for their family, friends and society. These natives, however, do value their own freedom and personal space. They are freedom-loving souls who have their own set of rules to lead life and behave. Their attitude is cool, calm and collected. They have a sparkling personality, which shines even brighter when among friends. They have an open and direct approach to relationships and share a good understanding with partner. People with Venus in Aquarius get married at a late age. They seek more of a friend in their partner than a lover. Their spiritual knowledge is limited as they are more concerned with the social and corporeal aspects of life. 6th Lord in the 3rd house. When 6th Lord sitting in 3rd house, the native is very determined. If the planet in good dignity, the person is very courageous, skilled with hands, adventurous seeker, often succeed in through effort alone, common jobs related seminars, selling, clerical, health, legal, and defense industries. Younger siblings may involve all the above mentioned things. If the planet is not in good dignity, the person has conflicts with siblings and with neighbors, lack in interest like arts, music, acting, dancing, etc. Troubled with short distance travel, in debt due to siblings, irritated, frustrated, dishonor, much effort to improve or maintain ill health, may have ear problem and lack of courage. 11th Lord in the 3rd house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 3rd house, the person get benefit from self-expression. If the planet in good dignity, then the person successful in adventure, good cash flow through communication. The person could be concert singer or musician and will learn thereby. Gain through siblings, will have many friends and helpful neighbors. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then friends, siblings and neighbors block profit and opportunities, need to work hard for money, could have hearing problems. Venus in 4th house. The presence of planet Venus in 4th house makes the person true believer of peace, for which the native will keep the peace high at home, besides which he or she would lead life with a balanced composure of mind. The natives of this placement of Venus in 4th house are truly attached to their homes and seek for the happiness at home. They are the born admirers of beauty and born creative personas for which they wish for the same beautification of their homes and put all possible efforts for the same, besides which they will also feel pride for and admire the decoration of their home. They could also be inclined towards interior decoration. These people having Venus in 4th house are truly humanitarian and are emotionally attached to their land, which emerges as their patriotic love at times. Besides this, there would be very deep relations at home with parents and specially with partner upon whom the native would depend mentally. Besides this, the native could also have 2 marriages. The natives of this placement having Venus in 4th house are believed to possess good affluence, while the appearance of Jupiter in 10th bhava with this placement will bring some adverse impacts. He or she should not pursue any business associated with Mercury, while the profession relating to Mars will bring positive impacts. They should not construct their house above or over the well, as it will bring much problems in having a son. Placement of Jupiter in 1st bhava along with this placement will bring continuous conflicts with mother-in-law. For the betterment in life, the native having Venus in 4th house should remarry her spouse after changing his name in a formal manner. The native should keep the roof of the house well managed and organized for the well-being of the spouse. Offering rice, silver and milk in the running water, as well as dipping the stuff of Jupiter like gram, pulses and kizar in river is also beneficial. One should feed the motherly figures with care for keeping the peace with mother-in-law. Venus in Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces, so naturally, this position brings positive results. Due to the influence of the water element, the personality of Venus in Pisces people runs deep, much like a river. Like the ebb and flow in the water, people with this placement also experience moodiness. However, water can also stand still, and these people also have a tendency to become taciturn and suffer in silence. Venus is the planet associated with love, and when it is placed in Pisces, the person is usually submerged in romance. Such people have attractive looks and a polite speech. Their words work like magic, melting hearts. Such people tend to be very famous as well as fortunate. They earn a lot of wealth throughout their life. Venus in Pisces people are highly accommodating and flexible too, just like water takes the shape of the vessel it is poured into. And this especially applies to their love life. They have a strong fear of rejection that underlines their subtle behavior in love. They try their level best to keep their partner happy and relationship smooth. This is because their need for love and understanding is strong. They need someone to control their emotions and suppress the occasional outbursts, like water dam does to unbridled water. 6th Lord in the 4th house. When 6th Lord sitting in 4th house, the native is strong in emotions. If the planet in good dignity, the person is brave, quick learner, thick-skinned, able to handle emotional issues, defender of the family, may get education in laws, defense, and military, construction worker, strategic mindset, defeat enemies, good learning power, and can be animal trainer. If the planet is not in good dignity, the person have difficult relationship with mother has ill health, breaks in education, family conflicts, emotionally weak, get sick from toxic buildings, and may have health issue with heart or chest. 11th Lord in the 4th house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 4th house, the person gets opportunity from the home. If the planet is in good dignity, then the person get profit from real estate, get house appraisal, get opportunity through mother and family members, get profits through landed estates, rentals. The person will be renowned for his learning and scholarship in various subjects. The person will live in comfort and enjoy all joys in life. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then the person have emotional problems due to which person block opportunity in life. The person not have enough money to finish education,